Welcome back to Let's Go RV. This is another episode of a quick RV meal, and I'm John. This one's not as quick as some of the other ones. We're actually going to do fried potatoes and onions, and we were going to do mushrooms as well, but they have some other fungal growth on them, so we're not doing the mushrooms on this one. But we're also going to do some elk meat and some chicken, because Kim doesn't do elk meat. The potatoes take longer to cook, so I've got those cooking first, and then after they're almost done, we'll add the onions, and then we'll put those all to one side and start with the meat on the other side. While with the potatoes, I'll flip them and then just kind of spread them out so that they evenly cook. And then I just watch them until they're about the way that we like them. Most of them like them about like this, where they're more crispy. So those are looking really good on that side. They're getting pretty ready, so I'm just going to move all of them to the one side. And then I'm going to add the onions in there. So far I haven't added any seasonings yet. You can season them with whatever you like. We like salt and pepper and sometimes some garlic powder. So we'll get all of these on the one side going. And while those are cooking there, we'll get some other butter going on this side. Before I put the potatoes down, I did the butter too. I got this just a little too hot. Let me just turn the heat down a little bit on it. And this is an elk that I shot and had it processed into some steaks. Some chicken strips as well, some tenders, because Shaylee and Kim prefer those. But we're making a little bit extra because we've got an extra meal, two partial extra meals that we're going to add to it. And we've got our son Braden coming in tomorrow on a flight, and so we're going to add him to our cooking, which he'll eat more than the rest of us. All right, so now I'm just going to keep turning the potatoes, keeping those going, just getting the onions. Ooh, we've got some good wind. We're at the beach, by the way, in Florida, at a state park here. So this is a great spot. Really nice, wide, open site for us. Potatoes and onions are looking awesome. We're gonna wait for just a minute on these and then we'll give them a turn. Potatoes, I forgot to almost season them, so I'm just gonna put some salt and pepper on those. Again, just do these however your family likes them. You got salt, you got pepper. You'll notice it's getting dark because that's normally when we do our dinners and things like that on these trips. We're going to do a little garlic salt or garlic powder on that as well. And then we'll wait for our meat to turn. Well, I just turned off my left side here so that the potatoes were getting done enough and the griddle will stay hot still for a good 20 minutes. So I'm just going to let those be over there. I'm going to turn the meat. The meat's looking just about right. Oh yeah, really right. The chicken tenders were completely frozen, so they may take a little longer to cook. Plus I need to get them more over the hot part of the stove here, but this is looking all right. And then we're gonna add some seasonings to them. Again, you could just go salt and pepper. We don't season our things too much, but we've got the Montreal steak that's good for the elk. So we're just gonna put a little bit of that on there. And sometimes I'll just go salt and pepper because I like things to taste fairly like they're supposed to, just with the meat themselves. Kim just came out and said, "Did you put the olive oil on yet on the chicken?" And I said, "Not yet." So usually we cook hers with olive oil and Montreal chicken seasoning. She really likes that combination. So we'll just do a little bit of this. Normally we do this on tinfoil on the... It's a brand new olive oil with the cap still on. We've got to take the cap off first. Now that the cap is off, oil will actually come out of the bottle. So now we're gonna add, whoa, yeah, it comes out pretty quick too. So we're adding just a little bit of olive oil on each of those. And we'll just do a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And then we'll put a little bit of this. And We'll flip those a couple of times in the olive oil too, just to get it mixed up. I also changed places because this was hotter over the burner, not quite so hot in the middle, so just to get even cooking. Montreal chicken seasoning to them. And let them cook for just probably 4 or 5 more minutes and they'll be ready to eat. Meat is ready, so we are going to go ahead and dish up and then we are going to eat. We're at the dinner table and we have our elk loin steak and our chicken along with our fried potatoes and onions, and Kim added a roll to it as well, so we are all set to eat. Remember, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. If you have any questions for us on it, just add those in the comment section and we'd be happy to answer them. Enjoy the RV cooking.